Hey guys, welcome back to the Vegas Dawn channel. As we lose all sorts of items everywhere. Oh my goodness. What just happened? There we go. Okay. We're just tossing them everywhere. We're here at the parking garage for Lone Depot Park, home of the Miami Marlins, Major League Baseball team. They were losing badly, so we decided to beat the crowd and get on out of here. Break on through to the other side, as it were. Ooh, try and get, yeah, there we go. Try and get that thing out of the way.
It was my first MLB game.
Yeah.
And I had fun.
Goody.
It's a fun time.
Excellent. That's the way it should be. And I'd like to start this live stream with a shout out to all of our members. Thank you guys so very, very much for being members. Really means a lot to us.
Per is our newest member from today.
Welcome, Per. Thank you so much.
From the UK.
UK. Excellent. Welcome. Time here is approaching 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. on the West Coast with Vegas. I'm not going to go flying through a parking garage here because there will inevitably be people here.
He said to turn off your high beams, I think.
I didn't even have them on. Huh. It could be that automatic thing again.
Maybe.
This car likes to do that. Out is to the left. Right here. This guy is taking a nap. Here we go. Right out the exit. Again. Good.
Do you think they'll charge as much?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they will. It's
as like Raiders games?
They can't, because Raiders games, there's only 8 or 9 a year versus 81.
So it might be more affordable?
Could be. Could be more affordable.
I hope so.
Let's hope so, yeah.
I hate that whenever you want to go to some sort of sporting event in Las Vegas, it costs hundreds of dollars.
It really does. Yep.
And you don't even get a great seat. You're in the nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope, being that you have more baseball games for every season, yeah. I hope it's more affordable and we could go, because I really enjoyed that.
Good. Hey. That's what it's all about. Welcome in. We do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else we may wander. And right now we're wandering around the streets of Miami-Dade County.
It's our last full day in Miami.
Last full day. We leave tomorrow evening. And very grateful that all of you have joined us during this time in Florida. This is a very long light. Let me see if I can make a right here at the light. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I don't think this light's changing anytime soon there. Got 3 police units over here. We'll go ahead and make our way out. So now on 7th Street, approaching downtown Miami right here in front of us. Orange Bowl Way. So where the Marlins Stadium is now is where the Orange Bowl used to be. The old Miami Orange Bowl, where both the Dolphins and the Hurricanes used to play their home games. .836 to I-95. Here off of 12th Avenue. And again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas. And everything in between. Please hit that like and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this Friday night. We're here in just west of downtown Miami. In fact, that's downtown right in front of us there, in the distance. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, vegasdon4747. This is also named Luis Sabines Way here. Hope my Spanish pronunciation was correct. I'm not a native speaker, so I do my best with the education I got in college, having to take 2 semesters of Spanish. And every time I try to practice my Spanish with someone, they always want to practice their English with me, so it's almost always the way. Whether it's here in South Florida or in Vegas, either way, people always want to practice their English. Cody, welcome! Thank you so much for being here. Cops, yeah, it's because of the ball game. They're here to do traffic control. We left in the 5th inning, and it was 5-1, the visiting team. So we said, okay, our boys were starting to get really rowdy, so we figured, let's go ahead and get out of here. Beat the crowd. There we go.
There were too many Phillies fans around us.
There were a ton of Phillies fans there. And every time someone did something as we go over the Miami River here on 12th Avenue. Tangiel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Every time the Phillies did something, the whole crowd erupted, which is not exactly what you want at a home game, but that's what we got. So we're going to go this way to Interstate 95. Road work ahead, of course.
23 people watching and 2 likes.
Can we get up to 5 likes, you guys? Please. I'm gonna go try and merge here very rapidly. Here onto the Dolphin Expressway, this is called, the 836, here in Miami. Sean, welcome. Nice, bro. Very cool. Keith, welcome. Thank you so much. Angel, thank you so much. '95 north. Keep right. Whoops. Well, we'll just go down here and get off at the next exit. The peak of Hearst, exactly. Yes, here in the month of September. 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna get off here at the 8th Street exit. And actually, you know what? It's not that far. Why not do it, since we're here anyway? I-95 in downtown Miami. Downtown Miami right here on your left. See all the many skyscrapers there. Hey Keith, so we're driving on Interstate 95 here in Miami, Florida. Downtown Miami is right here off to our left. And what is this? This dude is on a roller bike or scooter or something on an interstate. Wow. This guy, he's doing 40, but yikes.
And he has like red and blues on it too.
Yeah.
Which is illegal.
It is illegal. I don't know what these guys are thinking. That's wild. Again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else we may be. This evening in particular, we're in Miami. Downtown Miami on Interstate 95. And there's a whole bunch of construction there at the 836 to get onto Fort Lauderdale, to get onto 95 anyway, so we'll just go this way. And I want to show you guys the very beginning, the southern terminus of Interstate 95 here, at the very beginning of I-95 here in Miami. This roadway was constructed back in like the mid-60s. And it didn't connect. It used to end at Fort Pierce, about 130 miles north of here. And then you had to get on the turnpike if you wanted to, you had to pay money to get on the turnpike if you wanted to continue up to the other section of I-95. But all sorts of movies have been filmed down here on these roadways. Just Cause in 1990, the 90s with Sean Connery. Too Fast, Too Furious was filmed here. Bad Boys 2, I believe, filmed here. Coming up is the Rickenbacker Causeway. We were out there earlier, but it was really, really crazy. It was raining like crazy earlier. So we didn't get the best view of what Rickenbacker has to offer out there. Go ahead and get over in this lane. In Philly, nice. And Philly's here. The Phillies are here playing the Marlins. That is pretty weird. That's funny. Gabrielle, yes. Yeah, Sean, my wife, my beautiful wife, Cinnamon and Jupiter, she mentioned that to me as well. Gabrielle. And also, please check out my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. And even if those aren't your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us as we try and help get her channel established. Amanda, welcome. Las Vegas. Yes, we'll be back in Vegas tomorrow night. We are actually going to go up here now. This is the southern terminus of Interstate 95 right here. It merges with US 1. You see the sign right there on the right. 95 ends, and that's it. And then you have these Metro Rail stations located here along the Metro Rail line that parallels US 1 on its path all the way down to Key West, Florida, which is where we were earlier this week. Feel free to check out those videos as well. Michael, welcome! Guys, please also check out my buddy Mike. Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. His channel has the masthead with the name Michael on it. Sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos in Vegas, as well as other natural features. And I don't want to say too much. I'm hoping you guys will go check it out and throw him a like and subscribe. Really cool dude. Does awesome content. So I can't make a U-turn here. And then, gosh, now we've got the construction up here. We're coming up to 17th, though. I should be able to make a U-turn up here at 17th. Thank you, Mike and Cinnamon. Very good. 10 likes. Can we get to 15, you guys? Absolutely, Amanda. Yeah, no, we'll be back in Vegas tomorrow night. It is still daylight in Vegas right now for another hour. So, it's always been weird to me, especially being a sports nerd like I am, that, you know, when it's still daylight out on the West Coast, we're watching games like we did last night with the Eagles playing the Cowboys. Thank you, Tangela. I appreciate you being here, buddy. And it was all dark, of course, in Philly at kickoff at like 8:30 or 8:15 p.m., whatever time it was, something like that. But this is 17th Avenue. Most of the roads that travel north-south here in Miami-Dade County, for some reason they all end in the number 2 or 7. And then 27th Avenue itself is a major artery here. And there's the turn. So we're going to make a U-turn. We're going to show you the beginning of Interstate 95. Northbound express lanes closed from 195 to State Road 826. That shouldn't impact us here at this time of day. Downtown bypass via I-95 North. Directly ahead. Yes, Sean, this is Florida. Definitely gets hit by hurricanes. No doubt. A lot of hurricanes. Rickenbacker Causeway again.
Yeah, Amanda, we've been to Arizona. I've been to Sedona. Excuse me. I've been to Sedona a few times.
This is the very beginning of Interstate 95, which will travel all the way up the eastern seaboard, all the way up through major cities like Jacksonville, Florida, Richmond, Virginia, around D.C. and Baltimore, goes through Philly, and it actually goes through the Bronx there in New York City at the George Washington Bridge, near Boston, and then on into Maine, where it meets its northern terminus. So this is a very long road and a very vital road for travel and commerce here on the East Coast. To take a plane between here and New York, it's about a 3-hour flight, give or take, on the prevailing winds and all that. To take to drive, it's going to be about a full day, 20 hours, roughly, 20 to 23, I've heard. to try and drive 95 all the way up there. It's about 1,200 miles. Or so. And there is downtown Miami there, coming into view, the skyline. I'm gonna get around this guy. And this exit here is for 8th Street or US 41. US 41 starts right here also in downtown, all the way up into the state of Michigan. It goes through the spine of Georgia, right next to, really kind of parallels I-75 on its way up into Michigan. But it has rained here for most of the day here today.
It's rained for most of the week.
It has rained for most of the week here. Yeah, it's been wild. Biscayne Boulevard, downtown right. And this is the bridge over the Miami River here. You can see the buildings lit in different colors now. LED lights certainly help to illuminate things. And also, please check us out on Instagram, vegasdon4747, Northwest 2nd Street, the arena, Miami Heat's old arena over there. It's still standing, but no professional sports teams play there. Now we're approaching the interchange here. The winds are still out of the west. Planes are landing and taking off into the west here, which is highly unusual for South Florida. Yeah, man, it is beautiful. It's just it's been raining like non-stop. It's crazy. But here on I-95 northbound, we just passed the 836 back there. This is the, bless you, the 195 going east to Miami Beach, or the 112 expressway. I'm sorry, this is 836 right here. And this is this whole interchange is under massive construction. Thank you, Cinnamon. John, welcome.
Ozan is here.
Ozan, welcome. Thanks for being here, buddy. We will be back on Fremont Street a week from tomorrow on the 13th. The express lanes are all closed because they want to do more work on them so they can keep charging you more money to use them. They use surge pricing. It's not price gouging, it's surge pricing. But they're all closed right now. At least that's what it says. Yeah, they've got the barricades out to move people over. The ambulance going the other way. So yeah, back in the day, you used to have to jump on the turnpike or go over US 1 in Fort Pierce, and then you'd have to go up like, I think it was like 30 miles or something up to Vero Beach, and that would take you on up I-95. But yeah, you had one of two choices. If you wanted to keep going on the highway to get up to the old segment of I-95 that ended there at like Vero Beach, you would have to pay money to get on the turnpike, unless you went over to US 1, and that has a bunch of traffic lights. So it was kind of seen as a little bit of extortion on the part of the state to do that to people. But they finally completed, I think it was like the late 80s, they finally completed the segment between Fort Pierce and Vero Beach. Highway patrol over there to make sure no one is in the express lanes. Also, please check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Please like and subscribe. We do all things Vegas and everywhere else we may wander. On this Friday night, 10 minutes after 11 here. Correction, 10 minutes after 9 on the East Coast. 9 p.m.
Chargers 10, Chiefs 3.
Ah, that's a surprise. Wow. Yeah. Oh, poor Travis. Poor Taylor. They still have the Super Bowl hangover loss, I guess, wearing on them. The first game of the season is really hard to try and predict, solely because in the NFL this is because they don't play in any of the preseason games. 7 miles, 10 to 15 minutes to hit the turnpike up ahead. Florida Turnpike. Another Highway Patrol trooper on duty there on the left. Express lanes closed. Do not enter. $14 likes. Thank you, you guys. Can we get to 20? 20 likes. Poor Cinnamon. She's had a sore throat all this week. Not sure why.
Yeah, I started getting a scratchy throat like a couple days ago. I don't know, probably someone on the plane. But I'm the only one who has it.
For the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. Well, usually when we get sick, I'm the last to get sick.
That's true, yeah.
Everyone else gets it first.
So you have a trio of exits right here. 95th Street, 103rd Street, and 119th Street. All of these major arteries here, throughout east-west arteries here in the city of Miami. 103rd Street especially. That becomes 49th Street out in the city of Hialeah. They like to play games with the numbers of the streets, so you get nice and confused out there in Hialeah. Boca, welcome Boca. Oh, everyone, okay, cool. Boca Raton. Oh God, they cheered Travis. That's funny. Now approaching 103rd Street. Oh, closed over there, and they have a State Trooper Park right behind it. State Troopers are the Highway Patrol here in Florida. Nevada had State Troopers, and then they renamed them the Nevada State Patrol, State Police or something. But some of the cars still say Trooper on them. My screen time, I've been live for 23 minutes. Our local time here in Miami, 9:15 p.m. And we are not going to try and access the 826. Last time we did that, we sat there for years. So we'll just go up to 595 here in Broward, 119th Street, 125th Street, and 135th Street here in Miami. And all of the surrounding neighborhoods around here, very high number of calls for service around here. Very, very high. Entering the area known as North Miami. Never been. Brazil, huh? Me too. I'm glad that the rain stopped. Goodness. It just kept going. This guy. You gonna get over? Or you want me to set out a table and some tea? Maybe some crumpets? This is 135th Street, Opa-locka, city of Opa-locka. Over here, and here we go. Yep. So they have both interchanges, the 836 and 826 interchanges here with Interstate 95, which is again a major interstate conduit here on the east coast of Florida. Under construction at the same time. Designed to frustrate you into spending money in the Lexus lanes over there. Lexus lanes, a name derisively assigned by a lot of residents here to the express lanes that they charge money to use with that surge pricing model where they adjust the price. That's the term they use. Adjust the price based upon traffic conditions. So if traffic's bad, the price goes up to use the express lanes. It's really quite clever. And the fact that folks have not, raised a furor over it is even more astounding. These roads were paid for long ago by taxpayers, but now people living here are paying yet again to use these roads. 16 likes. Can we get to 20, you guys? You're here on the Vegas Dawn channel. We're in Miami right now. We've been here all week, and we like to bring you live streams from wherever we go, wherever life may take us. And that's an exit only lane over there, but unfortunately it seems to be moving, and that's only going to encourage people to get over there and utilize it. But guys, please check out Cinnamon and Jupiter, my wife's channel. She does astrology and spirituality. And even if those aren't your cup of tea, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us as we try and get her channel established and off the ground. And speaking of established and off the ground, please check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Yeah, it is, from what I've seen online, it's beautiful country. But I understand there's tremendous poverty there as well. But Brazil is the site of tonight's NFL football game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers. I almost said San Diego Chargers. They've been in LA now for what, 9 years or something? God, this is what I get for leaving too much room in front of me. They just jump right in front of you. Again, we're so grateful that you guys are here. Greetings from Canada. Giuseppe, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We are in traffic here in Miami, approaching the Golden Glades interchange here, where I-95, Interstate 95 meets State Road 826, which is another expressway here, the Florida Turnpike, US 441, and State Road 9. A whole bunch of different roads just all meet right here at this interchange up ahead. FG, welcome.
Giuseppe, what province are you in? I was just in British Columbia last month.
Yeah, it was on. It would be cool to check it out, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Rio.
Sure. And it looks like we're finally starting to move here. But if we tried to get on the turnpike here, we would be stuck again. So we're just going to keep on moving, just like Soul to Soul. 17 likes. Can we get to 20 likes, you guys? Please like and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this Friday night here in South Florida.
Nice, Ontario.
Ontario, Toronto, probably, huh?
Hamilton.
Hamilton, okay, cool. Very cool. Sunny Isles Beach at this exit right here, for anyone that's familiar with that area. There is a huge flyover ramp that goes overhead here. It used to be an HOV lane, or high occupancy vehicle lane. It is now the express lane, or the Lexus lane, that travels over this entire interchange, so you don't have to sit down here with the rest of us schmucks in traffic. School teacher, welcome. Istanbul. Ozan joins us quite a bit from Turkey. Ozan is a regular here on the Vegas Don channel. We love having our regulars here. Thank you guys so much. Usually I start streaming too late for a lot of folks, especially in the Middle East and Eastern Europe when I'm out in Vegas. In the middle of Toronto and Niagara Falls. Okay, cool. If you drink, don't drive, stay alive, it says there. You can see the express lanes there, charging you 50 cents to go about 4 miles, or $1 to go about 8 miles. So that's what, about 25 cents a mile? Yeah, that makes sense. Miami Gardens Drive. Miami Gardens, if you take this exit up here to the left, you are there in Miami Gardens, Florida, which is the home of Hard Rock Stadium, home of the National Football League's Miami Dolphins. Vancouver's beautiful, yeah. Cinnamon really enjoyed it there. She spoke very highly of it.
Yeah, I love Vancouver. It was very pretty. Great weather. Until the sun came out. Then it got a little Floridian.
Muggy.
Yeah.
You can see the southbound traffic over there on the other side going into Miami. Same mess. $20 likes, thank you, you guys. Thank you so much. Buses allowed, no trailers in the express lanes there. Those 2 inside lanes. And this is the last exit here in Miami-Dade County, at Ives Dairy Road, 203rd Street. Amazing beaches. Yeah, she loved it. I stayed home with the boys. She went up to visit a friend up there.
Yeah, we were in Ambleside. We had a really nice time.
And guys, please check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Ozan asked if anyone's in here that may be Turkish and now living in America. Yeah, we haven't been having trouble trying to do horizontal for some reason. So we've been doing vertical. So apologies to those of you with the big screens. I know I'm not a fan when watching on a big screen TV to watch it in portrait mode, vertical. But thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Tony's live right now. He says hi.
Oh, please check out Tony Teresi. He is a valued member of our channel here. He is live right now as well. So
I'll drop his link.
Yeah, he is down under in Australia. Very cool guy. So now we are about to enter Broward County, home of Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is the county seat for Broward County. And this is the south end of the county. Hollandale, Miramar, and Pembroke Park, all accessible via this exit here at Hollandale Beach Boulevard. There's the sign on the right, entering Broward County. International Airport exits 6 miles away. Broward County north to south here in 95 on I-95 is about 25 miles. But there are, according to the internet, 2.4 million people living here in Broward County. There's a lot of people packed in here. They really pack them in. Yeah, Giuseppe, I think I'm safe enough. It's safe enough to say that she loves Miami.
Oh, I love Miami. I've been here, this is my 3rd time here. I actually love Broward more though. I think it's a little nicer.
Yeah, Miami is just, it's so crowded.
Yeah.
It takes forever to get anywhere. If you were with us during our earlier live stream trying to drive from South Beach down to the Dadeland Mall, that was pretty rough. People just drive like mad people. Arts Park at Young Circle. So we're coming up here to Hollywood Boulevard, the city of Hollywood here. And so Hollywood, the airport here at Fort Lauderdale is called the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport at Dania Beach, Florida. Woo. Yeah, South Beach, especially all the old Art Deco. Very cool stuff. Very cool to see all that old Art Deco, those buildings and stuff. So the southbound lanes are moving now over there. Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood Boulevard is actually marked by a bunch of huge traffic circles. So it's not exactly a fast track.
I love the South Beach aesthetic.
Yeah. 25 likes. Can we get to 30, you guys? Smash that like and subscribe, please. So let's see, we have 1, 2 inside express lanes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So 7 lanes right now. One of those is exit only over here on the right. At Sheridan Street. Yeah, merging is always an adventure here in South Florida. It's an adventure in Vegas too, for that matter. Yeah, I've never been. I don't believe Cinnamon has either.
No, I've never been to London.
Love to go there one day. All the history and all that there.
That makes me think of that Big Lebowski quote that the cowboy said.
Oh.
I ain't never been to London. I sure as hell never ain't been to France.
Is that Sam Elliott's character?
Yes.
Yeah. Big Lebowski, legendary movie. This is Sterling Road's exit here. One of our boys blessed us with a gift in the back seat.
No.
Yikes. So now going over Sterling Road, State Road 848. And we have a cinema over here, Regal Cinema. As we approach Griffin Road. Dania Point over here as we come up to Dania Beach. And we're approaching Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport up here on the right. Please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. And even if those aren't your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us. to try and get her channel off the ground and established. And someone is taking off overhead, taking off into the west. As we approach Interstate 595. Tobin, welcome. Tobin, thank you so very, very much for your super chat earlier. We really, really appreciate that. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And so you might be able to see the airport lights, the blue taxiway lights over there on the right. Yes, thank you so much, Tobin. You're awesome. And so 595 goes east or west here. You can either go east towards the airport entry, or you can go west here towards the western suburbs. So we're going to go west. When we were here 2 years ago, this particular ramp was under construction. Looks like they got this part done, but they're still in all sorts of construction at this interchange here. This is a multi-stack interchange here at Interstate 95 and 595.
Josh is here as well.
Josh, welcome, Josh. So guys, please check out Tobin's channel. Tobin has some awesome stories about some legendary rock concerts he went to, as well as Josh 702. We love Josh. Josh has some awesome Vegas content as well. So please check out and like and subscribe to Josh's channel. Love helping out other folks. That's the way it should be with their channels, in my humble opinion. Plus, Josh is a huge fan of rock and roll. How can you go wrong with that, huh? To 6 at the half. Wow. Only 19 points scored? I would not have guessed that. And I certainly wouldn't have guessed the Chargers with the lead at the half. And that the Chiefs haven't even scored a touchdown. Again, the first game of the season, anything can happen. So we're approaching the interchange here with US 441, which again will go all the way up to the state of Michigan. Hey Gracie, we live in Vegas, but we're on vacation right now in South Florida. We're currently just west of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, about 30 miles north of Miami. Heading westbound on Interstate 595. Police vehicle here on, oh my goodness. They've got me jammed up in here. I don't know what agency that is. Boca Raton, there you go. Boca Raton PD in that F-150. He's a little bit out of his jurisdiction. They must let him take the vehicles home with them. Nice, Josh, right on. Red or green? Oh, it was rough, Tobin. The Marlins fell behind early, and they were down by 5-1 in the 5th inning when we left, so the boys started to get a little bit rambunctious. We're going to exit here at University Drive. Somebody right there. Here at University Drive. And go northbound into the city of Plantation, Florida here. 27 likes. Can we get to 30, you guys? Go Blue Jays.
Yeah, how about them Leafs, eh?
Yeah, the Marlins are not going to the postseason, but the Phillies look like they are. So on the other side of this wall is the South New River Canal, and that will travel all the way out to Lake Okeechobee. Nice, Ozan. Yeah, we so many people here are fanatics. We love football. And we love our teams, and it's like Vince from Mike said last night. He'll watch anything the first week of the season, watching the the Eagles and the Cowboys game last night. And it was good. I mean, it was not a boring game. And so again, this is University Drive right here. University Drive, named that because originally when they first put this road in, Nova University was located right here off of University Drive. Yeah, Giuseppe, that's the bad part. Yeah, 67. One of the longtime radio DJs down here actually had talk shows, Neil Rogers. He was from Toronto, and he loved the Leafs, despite the fact that he was a South Florida shock jock. And he is always talking about the Leafs and his grave disappointment in them.
Neil Rogers?
Uh-huh. Neil Rogers, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So guys, I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining. We're almost to the hotel here. Please smash that like and subscribe. University in Orlando, yes, absolutely. Welcome, Barb. But we're gonna sign off. We will be live tomorrow. We'll be doing more lives tomorrow before we leave. Our flight takes off tomorrow night. But as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas and in America stay right here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thank you so much, you guys. We love you. We'll see you next time.